Kids today sometimes feel the weight of the world on their shoulders.
That's right, and we want to make sure that it's not coming from their backpacks. So here to talk with us and share some helpful tips is a physical therapist, Christina Penny. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you for having me.
And tell us a little bit about the kids' weight of their backpacks and how it's affecting them nowadays.
So typically we recommend that kids have about 10% of their body weight in a backpack, which obviously doesn't happen a whole lot. Backpacks these days are very heavy, so typically what you can see is that kids will come back with kind of complaints of neck pain, back pain, or shoulder pain.
And so what should you look for? Is there any kind of way that we can help when buying a book bag for them?
So there's a lot of different things that you can look at. So when you're thinking about their shoulder straps, like if you can have a padded strap, that's better, okay? If the backpack has the availability to have any sternum straps or kind of hip straps, that's also helpful. And just making sure that it fits the kid appropriately. When the backpack's on your back, it should sit kind of where your shoulder blades sit and then right at your waist. So if you're getting a backpack that's maybe a little too small or a little too big, that might not be helpful either.
And sometimes I know that as a kid, I like to let it drop as low as I could because I thought I was cool.
Right.
To avoid that, what about backpacks with wheels?
So that's not a bad idea. It depends on the school, as long as they'll let you bring that into the school. That's a nice alternative for maybe those times that you can't lighten the backpack, or it's just, you know, it's easier to carry.
So what are some of the warning signs? If, you know, the kids come home, what are they telling you? And what age does it start?
So it really depends on the kid and what they're putting in the book bag. So it's not age dependent. What you're going to see is that maybe they've got some red marks on their shoulders from how heavy their backpacks are. Maybe they're saying, hey mom, my hands feel a little tingly, or they're numb. You know, they might actually tell you, hey, my neck or my back hurt. Or if you're seeing any obvious changes in their posture, like they're really weighed down one side or they're leaned really far back, you know, maybe the weight's not distributed appropriately.
So how can parents help their children with these, because they can't take the weight out of the backpack, that's not in their control. What can they do? Well,
so actually there's a couple different strategies. So one is, how do you load your backpack? You want to put the heavier things in the back, okay, and the lighter things like back against your back, and the lighter things towards the edge of the backpack. If it's something that, you know, really just weighs the backpack down, rather than having it on their back, they can carry it in their hands, okay? And then just making sure everything fits appropriate in the book bag, and they're not taking things that they don't need to take to school. If there's things that they can stay at home or stay at school, just so you don't have to carry it back as much.
That's a big one.
Yeah, really helpful tips. Where can we go to get more information?
So there's a great website. The occupational therapy website has a bunch of recommendations, and then we also have different recommendations on our website, activelifesports.com.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. I know this affects a lot of people. We're so happy to have you today.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.